Drakon is vertical. That's right, welcome to Paultons Park. And you can see that track and supports are going in for Drakon. You can see the brake run is there, and that's gone on to supports, but that's not all. It's actually better to stand back a bit. As you can see, one of the taller supports towering above, which has been installed. And as you come down, you can see some of the smaller ones have as well. So it's kind of starting it in the middle, which isn't unusual, to be fair, for coasters. Anyone remembers Hyperia, it did exactly the same. What a view. That is right, we've been waiting for this day. It feels like forever, but it's not been that long, in fairness. Track arrived, obviously we're really excited. And this is the day. This is the day it all starts. And you can see, obviously, that Raven and Drakon's colour scheme is exactly the same in terms of the supports, which is really cool. Because you can't really see what's going on so much. However, we've just pointed in, we've just gone in on a zoom there. You can see this tall one has been put in. You've got the small one put in just underneath it. You can also see there is another small one there which is leading into the station, and you can see the brake run track, and of course they are working on it at the moment. Now, I did say I was going to get a chair and camp out here to have a look, and guess what? Here I am. I haven't got a chair. I forgot the chair. That said, there's a lot ready to go. So we can see this piece here. This piece here, I believe, is the lift hill. I can't confirm that, but I believe that bit there is the lift hill. We'll zoom on it shortly. It's a bit of a shame the gate's closed today, actually, in fairness, because you can get a better view without the gate in the way. And of course, you can't see any of this from inside the park. The brake run and things you can't see from inside the park. You wouldn't really get a good view of these either. But we're gonna watch. We're just gonna stand there now and just enjoy it. Now, I did actually get a view of this yesterday, and I'm going to put that in because the lorry wasn't on site yesterday and the tractor wasn't in the way and the gates were open. There does seem to be some framework as well. Now, I wonder whether this is the lift hill. It certainly looks like it could be. And we get a closer look. That's right, track is going in. Sorry, I want to get a high shot there. So they do plan to carry on going back for where they put supports in, and obviously just carry on working. Today's quite a nice day, the next couple of days not so much. So we can't do much about the fence in a way, but as I said, you can't see this area from inside the park anyway. And we want to capture as much of this as we can. As the track comes down, it was great seeing the station pieces going in. That's quite a long brake run, actually. We pan out a little bit, you can see right the way across here, right the way back here. Fascinating as it all goes together. In it goes together. As you pan across, you can see the support it's sitting on. Of course, while we're here, we'll have a look at Raven, which is being painted in various different areas. We can see supports have been done over on the left-hand side. We showed you the bases of those last time. Some of them are now rising to the top. And definitely this piece over here is now pretty much complete with the top of the lift hill. And the brake run piece is in. I have a feeling that'll be the final piece, as there is a piece already behind the truck which we can't see. But yeah, supports are in, the brake runs in. They've achieved quite a lot today, and apparently there's no slowing down yet. It's quite early in the afternoon. The park is actually open until 7 o'clock today. It's the first of their 3 late nights. They have gone quite far back with supports already. I'm not sure there's any more track to go in today, or whether or not it's just supports they're going to pop in. It has literally only been a couple of minutes and we are already on another support heading over. A much bigger one, this one. So they've guided that straight into position, just like that. That's all it takes. Easier to move when it's hanging, as you can imagine, from a crane. And you can actually see here as well that they are maneuvering over a much bigger support, actually. We'll go over to where the crane can load it. I have to say, 3 weeks seems generous, the amount they've done today. Yeah, quite a long one, that one. Now this is actually a different, huge support, which is going up and across. They have moved position of the one that they took around just a minute ago, and they're now picking up the one that's just gone over from the truck here. So it's actually quite hard to see, but you might be able to see that those two support bits are actually going up behind the crane here. They put them together and then they're lifting them up at the moment. Now that is a manoeuvre, and of course you'll see when they go up that they are flat on the bottom. Ready to slot in, but look at that. Is a big piece. We did say the skyline was going to change here at Paultons Park forever, and here it is. It's coming already. We've got another large support gone in along with this one here. We've got brake run, we've got painting going on in the background of Raven, as well as some low level ones as well. Quite something to see this. It's literally only going to be a couple of weeks away, and it was going to dominate. It's going to dominate as you come into the park. Now it's quite funny because when you're here, and obviously you've got the fence in, which is understandable, this is obviously the main park, the fence is sort of blocking the view a bit, but actually when you stand back quite a long way, you probably get a better look into the site. So we're going to head back now and just see if we can get sort of a longer view in. Yeah, when you come back a bit, you can see the other support quite clearly and a bit more of the brake run, and as we pan across, you can see the new support that's going in as well over this side. It is indeed a smaller one coming back out this time and heading over. Well, it does look like it connects to another piece as well. Another support flying through the sky. It does seem when they go around this way that generally they are attached to something else first before heading over. So they are collecting another piece down here right now. Can't underestimate just how heavy these things are. And indeed, this piece has also been joined together to go over. Funnily enough, actually, when you see it sort of in the sky here, it looks considerably bigger than what it did when it went over there. So that's quite high off the ground still, that piece. It's not the smallest piece I've seen today. That piece is being laid not too far from the last one. Here's the one that's just gone in, and you can see which way it is facing on site. And you would definitely think these are consecutive supports which have gone in. I still can't wait to see the one that goes between Raven out the first drop. That is going to be something to see. As another support goes over there, that is it. Day one done. Paultons Park done. We're going to try and keep up with it as much as we can. There might be a couple of short videos, there might be a couple of long videos, but we will definitely be back at the park. So we'll get some shots of it tomorrow. And then, of course, we are going to get some more shots on Thursday. And a much longer video Thursday, likely we'll catch as much as we can going up. We'll also bring you the latest from what's going on inside, including the swing, which has started to arrive as well. It's all happening at once. It's all happening at once here at Paultons. And yeah, I just love it. Just absolutely love to watch it.